All right, coming up next will be our juniors, 15 to 16, 17 to 18, categories 3, 4, and 5. Next wave of juniors here at Sunday of Tulsa Tough. Alrighty, we are at the junior race, 15 to 16, 17 to 18. 35 minutes, or 30 minutes, I believe. Yes, 30 minutes. That is our race time. As we've taken you in the afternoon hours, we've hit high noon. Temperature continues to go up, up, up. We'll be reaching probably triple digits on the heat index. Make sure you are staying hydrated and well fed. Come down, check out the vendors, a lot of food trucks. Some folks down here along Riverside Drive on the trail back here behind us, the VIP tents, all that. Also, head on up to the Route 66 Plaza up there, Cyrus Avery Plaza. As you can find the bunch of food trucks, that's where the Vast Bank stage is. They got bands playing all day long. If you head up there, it's kind of up that the first bump, the first climb of Crybaby Hill. As we are about to finish up lap number 1 here, lap number 1 of our junior race. Done and dusted. Just a little over 2 minutes on that lap. Joshi, bib number 983 out of Texas. Aditya Joshi up in first place right now. Again, 1 lap done and dusted. We'll roll those racers on through. Bib number 330. That's Elijah Osters, Grand City Racing out of Tennessee. As opening lap done and dusted as the juniors roll on through. OK Flyers, that's Elizabeth Hernandez. Racing with the OK Flyers here, the junior team in Oklahoma. Looking at some little mini attack going on up there. Looks like OK Flyers trying to be active towards the front. As well as, it's going to be 977, I believe. Park Bishop. I believe that is Park Bishop. So that is bib 977. That's Park Bishop, Oz Development Team, Wheelhouse Race Team out of Arkansas. So right now it still shows 87 and 94. That's the temp and the heat index. So 87 temp, 94 heat index as we get into the afternoon hours. Tell you what, beautiful blue sky, but there is not a cloud in sight to try to cover up the blazing Oklahoma sun here. But it's like that Batman meme where you go, it's so hot in Oklahoma, and Batman smacks Robin, and he goes, it's Oklahoma in June. It's Tulsa tough. It's what you expect, a very warm race, seeing if you are Tulsa tough. Reminder, we keep talking about the podiums. We recognize the podiums across the street here from us at the on the lawn of the Spotlight Theater. That's where the Drunkard and Olio show has been going on since 1953. Stop by the Spotlight Theater for cold beverages and clean bathrooms. Hang out in the air-conditioned auditorium and celebrate the architect, Bruce Goff. Races are streaming live in the theater with segments of Brittany Harris's documentary about Bruce Goff showing between the races. Tulsa Spotlight Theater, home of the Drunkard, a Tulsa tradition every Saturday night since 1953. Stop by the theater for more information. All right, another lap down, and looks like 334. That will be Miguel Davis moving his way to the front. First time we've called his name today. He was very active yesterday in the junior race. Again, Crit and Fondo results for Tulsa Tough provided by Topeka Coffee Roasters. Again, none of this is made possible without all the great sponsors. Today, it's the McElroy Manufacturing Group, our sponsor on day number 3 here, the Riverparks Criterium. It may be known as Crybaby Hill, but that's just the party up top. The actual race, the Riverparks Criterium, and McElroy Manufacturing, our sponsor. Also, some other great sponsors this weekend, FC Tulsa, the USL soccer team. They're our Saturday night sponsor, Saturday sponsor. And then McNally's Group, the Friday Blue Dome sponsor. Also, thank you to Roxtech, Williams, Aon, the William K. Warren Foundation, of course, Tulsa Bone and Joint, Dick's House of Sport, and Quick Trip, our official live stream sponsor. And, of course, you got to say thank you to Don Thornton Automotive Group, our official pace car sponsor. So, 30-minute race, 5:20 into it. No preems. The junior race does not have any preems. Here's the thing. Some of these kids are going to be, I say kids, some of these young adults are going to be racing later on in the men's Cat 3 race. So they may double up the duty today. See how they're feeling. Make sure they're staying hydrated, as should all of you here at Tulsa Tough. So, again, thank you to the St. Francis Health System. Been here since 2006. 19 years. We're going to hit year 20 next year, and it will also be the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So what type of special plans we have in place? You'll just have to come back here 362 days later. See you next year. But anyway, right now, early on in our junior race, as we take it into the afternoon hours, the final half day of racing here at the 2025 edition of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough. We are going to recognize our junior podiums coming up in just a little bit, wrangling all the numbers and getting the stats together for that. Alrighty, looking at the front of our race. Again, that's Oz Development Team Wheelhouse. Park Bishop up at the front, up out of the saddle as they climb Crybaby Hill again. 7 minutes into this 30-minute race. So we're counting the clock up before we count the laps down. Some conversations to be had in there. Connor Prestonbach wearing the all-black here today, drawing the heat. But Connor, racing out of Louisiana, some gesticulation of his hand going, let's up the pace, let's go, let's get up the hill. So again, setting third, fourth wheel, looking up at Park Bishop, telling him, let us up the pace here. By all means, Connor, if I'm one of the people in that front group, I'm asking you, head to the front. Why don't you draw us up the double bump that is Crybaby Hill before the crest onto Galveston. So, starting to see more and more folks up on the hill. Again, this is a junior race. No hand-ups, please. No hand-ups, please. They are not of age. Make sure you are staying hydrated, even if they are being dehydrated up on the hill. So, again, make sure to stay well hydrated and fed here, as we are going to be nearing, we're at 94 heat decks right now. I'm sure that 94 will get to 100 by the time we get to the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour. whenever we are taking us to watch the men's and women's pro to finish out the weekend. But right now, we are 8 minutes into our 30-minute race, not a third in. This 30-minute junior race coming up. So we will be recognizing our junior 10 to 14 podiums, boys and girls junior podiums coming up. No sunglasses on the podium. No sunglasses on the podium. Oh, sorry. Put your shades on, put your power possum, do whatever you want there. We will recognize our junior women podium first. All righty, without further ado, we're going to recognize our junior podiums. First, in the 10 to 14 junior women podium, making her way to third place, Fiona Lee. In second, racing with Team Crispy Print, it's Maddie Baker. And repeating her win yesterday, wearing the Moo Moo Apparel Leaders jersey, it's OK Flyers, Chandler Beeson. Your junior 10 to 14 girls podium, Beeson, Baker, and Lee. Congratulations to our junior women 10 to 14 juniors. Chandler getting some cheering on from Tate Beeson. She may know Tate. He may be a familiar name. Alrighty, congratulations once again to our junior 10 to 14 women's podium. For the men, our juniors 10 to 14 in third place, racing with Team Crispy Print, it's Jace Meringue. And then making his way to second step, yesterday's winner with the OK Flyers, it's Willie Croft. Still with a better sprint than his dad. And moving from second place yesterday to the top step today in our junior 10 to 14 men's category, racing with United Cycling, it's William Hughes, your junior boys winner here on day number 3 of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough. Congratulations to our Sunday champions, William Hughes on the men's junior side and Chandler Beeson on the women's junior side here on day number 3 of the 2025 edition of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough. So, just into the second third of this race as we put the Moo Moo Apparel St. Francis Tulsa Tough leader's jersey onto the shoulders of William Hughes. Back here on our 15 to 16, 17, 18 junior race as we send them out around the course again. Once again, trying to keep it straight for you here. A lot of different categories here, two different age groups. They're all 3 different categories, 3s, 4s, and 5s out here racing in the junior 15 to 16 and 17 to 18 categories. Rolling through, that's going to be Lenny Shelton, 15 years of age, racing with Crank Revolution out of Illinois. There is 980, that's Benny Croft with the OK Flyers. So, now that we got our podiums recognized on the juniors, looking to try to get it set up and let you know where we are here in the race. Again, bear with us. There are 28 racers out here. That is Chase Rose out of Missouri, bib number 704. She rolls on through. She's in the 15 to 16 junior women category. So, again, start list has 28 racers between the 2 different age groups, 15 and 16 and 17 and 18. We're going to be doing boys and girls, men's and women's, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 4 different podiums, obviously. 4 different races within the race going on. Yesterday, it was part of the ACC American Criterium Cup. Not here today. They're just battling out for glory in the junior race here as they're going to be heading up the mountain once again at Crybaby Hill again and again as we're now down to 8 laps to go, 8 laps to go, 8 laps to go. Alrighty, 7 to go, 7 to go, 7 to go. So your race leaders up at the front. We talked about Miguel Davis. Also, it's going to be Julio Sanchez Alvarado, biker cycling team, bib number 332. Racing from Puerto Rico. Again, the international flair here at the St. Francis Tulsa Tough. Julio, 17 years of age. Miguel Davis, also 17 years of age. So competing against each other up at the front. But again, that's a mix. There's a mix up there. There's also up in that group is the leader of the 15 to 16 race right now, which is Park Bishop, racing age 16 with Oz Development Team, bib number 977. So, a little acceleration out of the saddle. That may be Connor Prestonbach, if that is 985, and I think it is. A couple laps ago, Preston was kind of going, or sorry, Preston Bach was a little waving of the arms like, man, we're not going fast enough up the hill. Well, I guess he's taking matters into his own hand. The Louisiana, the Cajun, Connor Prestonbach moving to the front as he leads that group up and over, cresting that hill. And now leading them onto the second climb. That's the double bump back up on the crest of Galveston. Also up there, that's going to be 977. We're going to talk about Park Bishop. Sorry, he's already up there. Looking for the fourth number. Oh, that is Julio from Puerto Rico. And then 333. All right, so 333, which is Bo Williams. He's the fifth racer trying to latch onto that group that is at the front here. Also, I believe that may have been Chase Rose, 704. Maybe they'd rolled on here. And 702. That is Lenny Shelton, Crank Revolution with the junior women's 15 to 16 category. So we're going to show 6 to go. They are up out of saddle. Prestonbach, Connor Prestonbach, pressing the pace here with 6 to go. A heavy acceleration, stretching out this group. Now they've rotated back to the front. Miguel, he's at the front. Park Bishop looking over the shoulder. So, okay, interesting move there. They've distanced Joshi, bib number 983. So Joshi trying to catch back on, as we also mentioned 333. That would have been Bo Williams trying to catch back on. So group of, let's call it 5, trying to make it 6 and 7. Aditya Joshi, bib number 983, has latched back on, as has Bo Williams. So again, if you're trying to run through here and look at everything, here's kind of the combo. In the 15 to 16, you're going to have 700 and 900 series bib numbers. In the 17 to 18, you're going to have 300 and 800 bib numbers. And here's the thing. They're crossing over, right? There's two different age groups, the 15 to 16 and 17 to 18. So, at the front, though, is your 17-18 leader right now, Miguel Davis, up towards the front. Miguel Davis, then you're going to have Park Bishop and Connor Prestonbach sitting in that third wheel. He's actually dropped down to about fourth wheel as Julio Sanchez Alvarado, biker cycling team, and moved up in that third wheel. So 982, that is going to be Tozer Jones, the Tozer. Racing in the 15 to 16 category. He'll roll through again. But we are under 6 to go, Next time our race leaders come through, we will show 5 to go, 5 to go, 5 to go. Again, a reminder, we appreciate everybody's patience as there are 4 different races going on. As we mentioned, there's boys and girls 15 to 16, boys and girls 17 to 18, all out on the course right now. 877, that is going to be one of our 17 to 18 racers. That is Layla Jones with Stoic. I'm sorry, 330 wants you to get on your feet. Elijah Oster's Grind City Racing. He says, Tennessee, it's Music City. We want to hear some loud noises. Please get on your feet and cheer him on. Yeah, there you go. He's got the eagle wings a flapping there. Elijah Osters. He's got 6 laps to go, 6 more times up. Cry Baby Hill, Elijah. All right, there's the race leaders. Once again, they will pass Elizabeth Hernandez there on the right side. But again, we're looking at the group that just made the pass. Again, Miguel Davis still up towards that front of that. 984 will roll through. That will be Sergio Lugo, play try out of Texas. He's got another lap done and dusted. But right now, looking at the race leaders, They are making their way up Crybaby Hill again. There's Lenny Shelton. That's Alex Prine. And 975. That may be, yeah, did not get that number. So, okay, Flyers, lots of different racers. So that could have been Tate Beeson, possibly 976 rolling through. So, under 6 laps to go. Race leaders will get 4 next time through. So they have started their 5th lap, the last lap. Look, we'll be on the backside here of the course, watching those race leaders make their way up the hill. Reunion Racing, got the Pickle Juice Red Bulls on the backside. Gives you wings. As it looks like we will have 707, I believe. That did not get that. Did not see that number. That could be 704 Rose Chase out of Missouri. And that's exactly what it is. 704 Rose Chase. She's about to crest, racing with Move Up Cycling. Been very active weekend for Move Up Cycling. Abel Black getting on the podium in earlier men's category 5 under 35 race. Rose up towards the front, I believe, here in the junior 15 to 16 women. So here comes Elijah Oster. He'll come down the hill again, but we'll look for the race leaders, and when they roll through, race leaders should see 4 to go. We'll see 4 to go. So Preston Bach, Connor Preston Bach, he'll move to the front, takes it wide all the way to the curb. See, keeps the rubber side down, though. So it will be, we still got 5 to go for these juniors here, but then here comes the race leaders. 4 to go, 4 to go, 4 to go. Gentlemen, 4 to go, 4 to go, 4 to go. Preston Bach, Miguel Davis, Bo Williams in there. Believe Julio Sanchez Alvarado still in that group, as well as Park Bishop. That will be Layla Jones. She'll roll through again. Trying to identify, I think Layla may be at the front. Trying to get it figured out. She may be at the front here of our junior 17 to 18 race. Again, trying to keep it all straight. 4 different categories racing here at the same time. 15 to 16 men's and women's and juniors. 17 to 18 men and women juniors as well. So, under 4 laps to go. Preston Bach, he'll look over his shoulder. There's Miguel Davis. There's Julio. There's Park Bishop. Aditya Joshi. Bib number 983 sitting there just ahead of Bo Williams. So, they will make the crest. Looks like they maybe did not see who they're possibly about to overtake there on the right side, possibly from the 17-18 category. So again, it is a group, all been together the last couple laps. They're under 4 to go. Preston Bach looking over to the side. Some conversations between Preston Bach and Park Bishop. Kind of hanging out back. In the back, though, will be Aditya Joshi and Bo Williams. Bo Williams, he had to do a lot of effort, kind of a solo effort, kind of had some tandem work there with Joshi to get back on, but really kind of just staying on the back here. Bo Williams trying to play it cool here. And he's probably like, shh, don't tell him, that's my strategy. I'm sitting on the back, and I'm going to attack late with my tail gun. With a late attack. We shall see, though. Under 4 to go. So, those race leaders about to make their way over the top. They will go over the top of the hill and making their way down. There's one of our junior women rolling on through. That is Marinda Thompson. Marinda, she's got 4 more trips, 4 more laps to go. So, here comes the race leaders overall. This is the boys, kind of a combination of 15 to 16 and 17 to 18 categories, as this will be 3 to go, 3 to go, 3 to go. Gentlemen, 3 laps to go here for our juniors. Same familiar names from yesterday, Miguel Davis, Connor Preston Bach. But we did not call, I'm not sure he raced yesterday, to be honest. I'm trying to pull up that sheet from yesterday. Park Bishop out of Arkansas, the Oz development team. He's been very active towards the front. He's got that kind of pink-purple jersey. But right now, it's Miguel Davis in that 17 to 18 category up at the front. Right behind him, Julio Sanchez Alvarado out of Puerto Rico, setting in second with Park Bishop in third. So, they're going to make their way up the hill 3 more times. Send them your way, Crybaby Hill. 3 more laps here for our juniors as they navigate the first bump in the double bump hump of Crybaby Hill. Looks like Miguel Davis, bib 334, trying to stay cool. Here comes the attack. Julio on the attack on the left side. looks over his shoulder, being countered, trying to be countered at least by Park Bishop, but opening up some space on Miguel Davis and Connor Prestonbach and Bo Williams. Again, Bo Williams setting in on that last fifth or sixth wheel. Problem is, if there's an attack and you're that far down, can you counter? And right now, he has not. So here comes the attack with under 3 to go. They're about to hit climax corner. Julio is making that right-hand turn. The racer out of Puerto Rico. He'll go right in front of the Team Topeka attempt. Climax corner in his rearview mirror. Here comes Park Bishop. And there's the move. Bo Williams, he was tail gunning all right. And now having to make the move, he could not set back there at the back of the 6-man group. The gap had opened between Miguel Davis and Julio Sanchez Alvarado. And Miguel Davis, as we already mentioned. So here it comes. And Park Bishop. So it's now going to be 2 to go. Penultimate lap. Julio making this big attack on the backside with 2.5 to go. He's about 120 meters or so from this line, and it's going to be 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. Julio Sanchez Alvarado, 2 laps to go. Caught the other 5 members of the break unawares on that attack. Going up Crybaby Hill right now, Park Bishop in a little no man's land. Same thing for Bo Williams, trying to bridge on across, but starting to get drawn back. Here comes Connor Prestonbach coming up the right side. Right on his tail, though, will be Aditya Joshi. And right next to him, that is going to be Miguel Davis. So Elijah Oster's kind of back here, a little further back, but 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. This was the moment. The last lap with 3 to go on this climb. When you make that the second right-hand turn when you're still on the ascent on Crybaby Hill, right in front of the freaky, oh so freaky Crybaby head with the wig, the sombrero, and the handkerchief tied around the neck with the Who Are We Sound Pony logo on it. But that's where the attack was made by the Puerto Rican Julio Sanchez Alvarado. Next time they roll through, it'll be the bell lap, and we'll ring it. It'll be 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. As we look on the backside of the course, hitting that little mini downhill before they head up towards Galveston. How far back is Oz Development Team's Park Bishop? He's out of the frame, so they've already flipped the camera over to look at the right-hand turn past climax corner. Now we'll look back over. Where's Park Bishop? He has been caught. He's been drawn back. So Connor Prestonbach had pulled him back, but here's the move, though. Bo Williams, I think he has been dropped out of that. He was in that little third-place position. I think he's out of the back of this front group of 6. You can see the fatigue in Park Bishop trying to keep to the front. But I tell you what, Aditya Joshi has moved up into that group as well. Thought he was going to get shelled out the back with Bo Williams, but he is up in it. But right now, we're coming to the final lap as the race leader will make that turn. 150 meters, and he has a lot of daylight between himself and the chasers here with 1 to go. We will be ringing the bell. Here comes your race leader, Julio Sanchez Alvarado. 1 to go, 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 1 to go. Final lap, final lap, final lap. We'll look back. The bridge that we thought was maybe going to be made by Park Bishop with 1 to go. He's now back in that group. And the chase has disintegrated. They're all just kind of together, maybe trying to move to the front. Park Bishop getting pressed to the front. But now here comes the counter. Out of the group, Miguel Davis looking to make the counter attack out of that group. Again, there's a little bit of a battle for 2 different groups. There's 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. There's the 15 to 16, and there's the 17 to 18. But again, right now it is Julio Sanchez Alvarado opening up that gap as he hits Crybaby Hill for the final time, final time, final time. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Ah, Julio, he's talking to you, the fans on Crybaby Hill. He's like, get on your feet. Put your hands up. Put your hands up for Julio Sanchez Alvarado. He's got about a half a lap to go. Dave Weaver up there with Who Are We Sound Pony trying to maintain the crowds behind the barriers on the final lap. Here comes the counter. Miguel Davis had been caught, and now a second counter attack on top of that original attack by Park Bishop. Racing in the pink-purple jersey of Oz Development Team. But right now, chain swinging in the wind, it is Julio Sanchez Alvarado from Puerto Rico, Bikers Cycling Team, making that right-hand turn onto Galveston. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Backside of our junior field. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. So Sanchez Alvarado, he will crest Galveston momentarily, looking to keep it rubber side down, that off camber. right-hand turn off of Galveston onto Riverside Drive as we continue to ring the bell for one to go on the backside of our junior field. Lenny Shelton, Crank Revolution out of Illinois. She'll make her way through this finish line. Trust, one more lap for her, but here comes the race leader. Julio Sanchez Alvarado, free and clear, starting to come down, but is the attack being made? It is an attack being made. Park Bishop trying to catch up to him, but too little, too late. As Julio Sanchez Alvarado takes it from the 17 to 18 category, and Park Bishop, second overall, looks to take it from the 15 to 16 age group. Again, two different categories, 17 to 18. Julio Sanchez Alvarado, your unofficial winner, and Park Bishop, your 15 to 16 junior unofficial winner here at our junior race on day number 3 of the 2025 edition of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough. It's the McElroy Manufacturing Riverparks Criterium. Bo Williams, he'll roll through. Again, sprinting to the line. These racers finishing on up. As that will be Benny Croft, OK Flyers. Again, close course as the juniors continue to finish on up. We go to the replay. Fly over this, the 2025 theme for Tulsa Tough this year. The replay here on our live stream, courtesy of Quick Trip, not just another gas station, our official live stream sponsor here in 2025. Congratulations again as the juniors continue to finish on up. Rolling through lines, some more OK Flyers, reunion cycling. That'll be Alex Prine, OK Flyers. 877, I believe, Layla Jones. She may be your first place finisher in the junior women 17 to 18. So again, congratulations to the juniors. Continue to finish on up and wrap up as they are survivors of Crybaby Hill here on day number 3, and they are Tulsa Tough. So it looks like 878 Jocelyn Wright. That would be your unofficial winner in the women's junior 17 to 18. Again, 4 different categories, so boys and girls, men's and women there, 15, 16, 17, 18, trying to keep it straight. But again, want to make sure we recognize everyone as we believe that was Jocelyn Wright, bib number 870.